eZWay Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs, networking you for your success. Eric Zuli gives his fans, eZWay family, eZWay TV subscribers, social media followers, eZWay supporters, the best of Eric Zuli interviews.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email eZWayNetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way.
Three great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the eZWay Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with eZWay Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with eZWay Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author, best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with eZWay Publishing.
All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of eZWay Live with another awesome expert that knows what they're doing in the mindset space. This is going to be a mindset-based show. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of a little brand called the Think and Grow Rich. Well, today we're going to be talking about the Think and Grow Rich Institute on how to use the principles of Think and Grow Rich to advance your situation, mindset. And this is backed, supported, endorsed by the Napoleon Hill Foundation and the family. So as we're doing the show, guys, you can interact, you can ask questions, you can go do what we call the virtual handshake, and you can talk to our guests, you can talk to me, and you can get in the mix. Do me a favor and press the start watch party button and press the share button. Let's get the word out there. Let's get it and going. Let's get the podcast party happening, because this is going to be one fantastic show. So if you guys are a Think and Grow Rich or Napoleon Hill fan, I want to see your emojis. I want to see you put your hands up, because after this commercial, we're going to be bringing in our guest, Satish, who is the CEO and president of the Think and Grow Rich Institute.
Are you looking to accelerate your influence? eZWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the eZWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.eZWayBroadcasting.com or text eZWay Wall to 55678.
All right, without further ado, let's bring in our guest, Satish Verma. Hey, Satish, how you doing? Welcome to eZWay Live. So glad that you could join us today.
I am amazing, Eric. Absolutely amazing, as always.
Well, yes, you are, sir, and you have an amazing organization and an amazing heart. We interview people with those that have hearts of gold. So we're glad to have you on the show today and really talk to you about this Think and Grow Rich Institute thing, which actually is on the eZWay Wall of Fame. Guys, if you go to eZWayWall.com, you see it under my name right there. You can go to shop. And then when you go to shop, you just look for Think and Grow Rich. You're going to be able to see it probably on the second page. You look for the Think and Grow Rich Institute course, and probably third page, because there's so many people, so many things we have on the store. And then you'll be able to get in the mix of what we're basically doing with the Think and Grow Rich Institute. We're glad to be a part of it. There it is right there. And then you're going to click on the link. If you're interested in anything that you hear today, and taking the course, taking multiple courses, getting certified, learning the unlocked secrets of the Think and Grow Rich Institute. You click right here on this link that says click here to learn more, and then you just scroll right through. So tell us more about yourself, Satish, and the Think and Grow Rich Institute.
Amazing. Eric, my journey with Think and Grow started about 30 years ago. Like I had never heard about this book before. And what happened, I had invested a lot of money, $500,000 was a lot of money in those days in a venture, and all of a sudden it disappeared in a flash. I said, what the heck happened? I went to the office where I invested. Everybody had disappeared from there. And I come home with nothing in my hand. And you can imagine you have 2 children to support. All your life savings are gone. $500 left in the bank. And what do you do at that time? So I was in a very pensive mood. I said, this is what happens when you lose everything. Every loser becomes your advisor. Every loser comes to you and they say, oh, we knew this will happen to you.
You can say that again. Oh, I feel you, bro. Okay, keep going.
Right. So every loser comes to you and they say, well, we knew this will happen to you. We knew this was not a good investment for you. As if they had a crystal ball in their hand to predict my future. So at that time, you have only one friend. I realized only one friend, that's your inner self. So when I started to think about this, one of the fellow I knew, he said, why don't you read Think and Grow Rich book? It'll help you. I said, all right. So I went to Chapters and bought the paperback in those days for about $3.90. And Eric, somehow I am flipping through the pages of this book. I'm not reading it. I have a master's degree in literature and minor in psychology. So I'm a relatively educated person. I'm not reading the book. I'm just flipping through the pages and somehow it's feeling good. So as I'm flipping through the pages and I see on the last page, they had an address of Napoleon Hill's Foundation. And it said this thing. It said, we offer also a course on Think and Grow Rich. It was called Science of Success at that time. I said, oh my God, this will be much easier for me to learn through the course rather than reading the book and trying to understand it. Let me call them. So I called them and this is what they said. They said, well, the course cost is about $300. And I said, $300? Where the heck I'm going to get $300? I had basically no money. So I asked my wife, I said, this feels good. Good to have this stuff. And when I asked her to give me $300, that was the closest I ever came to divorce. I can assure you this thing. But somehow your inner feeling tells you, no matter what, when you really are determined to get something in life, you will always find the money. So I convinced my wife to give me $300. I sent the $300 to the Napoleon Foundation. And I'll tell you, that's 30 years ago. Fax machine had just come in. There was no internet like this, like you get the course now, like the way we have now. So it was a correspondence course. They will send you one lesson and then you read the lesson, answer the question, you mail it back to them, and then they will send you another lesson. I said, okay. So Eric, I got my first lesson and that was the turning point in my life. I like to share with the audience what this lesson was about, so you will know what I'm going to talk about. So as I opened the lesson, first thing it said was this, and it may come as a surprise to a lot of people. It said, success in life is a game, and you must know the rules. Of any game you want to succeed, any game you want to play, you must know the rules. I said, oh, I thought I knew success. I had made money and now I'm broke. This is something strange. What rules they are talking about? Then they said, no school, no university, no college, no institute will ever teach you how to handle stress in life, how to become positive in your life, how to even earn money, how to inspire yourself and inspire others, how to be positive. And like this, they explained what are the rules of success. If you don't know those rules, no matter how much money you have, once you are faced with a defeat, you are going to crumble. I read this thing over and over again. I said, it's making kind of sense. So I kept on reading. I was very fascinated with this. And as I'm going through, and I'm going to hit the audience with a bolt of lightning at this moment, which they have probably never heard what I'm going to talk about. It said there are man-made laws and mind-made laws. I said, mind-made laws and man-made laws? What are they talking about? So then they gave the example. They said the man-made laws are like, you are speeding 40 miles in a 30-mile zone. You may or may not get the ticket. That's man-made law. And if you follow the man-made law, if you follow the man-made law, or you may not even get rewarded. And if you breach the man-made law, you may or may not get punished. I said, okay, I understand this now. Then it said there are mind-made laws. The minute you breach the mind-made laws, you are going to be punished. And the minute you follow the mind-made laws, you are going to be rewarded. I kept on reading this statement to comprehend this, like the magnitude of this line itself alone has such a great meaning, I can't even tell you. I said, oh, okay, I understand that. And as I'm reading about the mind-made laws, then it said something, which everybody knows this quotation from Napoleon Hill. It said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve, it's a mind-made law. I said, mind-made law? Whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve? Awesome. I said, oh my God, I found the key to my success now. So, and after I read another line, then I found the key. It said mind-made laws always supersedes man-made laws. Now, listen to carefully what I just said. Mind-made laws always supersede man-made laws. I said, wow. I said, so I have just gone bankrupt. I lost everything. I had declared bankruptcy myself. And the man-made laws now says this thing to me, that for 6 years, no bank, no financial institution is going to repair my credit for 6 years. I have to be on my own. I can't borrow any money. I'm done. I said, but that's a man-made law. But my mind-made law, when it says whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve, this is a mind-made law. So why the heck don't I say that I'll be out of bankruptcy in 6 months rather than 6 years? What's wrong with that? And if it is really true that mind-made law supersedes man-made laws, so this should come true. So I'll tell you, this was so powerful for me. So I said, I'm going to cross every T and dot every I on this course and see what happens. I'm going to follow exactly to the T because Think and Grow Rich had impacted 125 million people worldwide. This was not a philosophy written by a person who went to the jungle and started writing. This reveals to you the secrets of the minds of those who have shaped the destiny of this world, like people like Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Graham Bell, many presidents, senators. This is the essence of their wisdom, 500 most successful people. So this must come true. And guess what, Eric? I was out of bankruptcy in 6 months. I said, wow, this thing really works, man. And imagine I'm at the bottom of the barrel at that time in my life. Like we had to borrow money to buy food. This was the situation with 2 kids. Borrowed from my friends. And 6 months, I'm out of bankruptcy. I tell you, this power can only come when you think and grow rich. It doesn't come to you otherwise. It doesn't come to you otherwise. And so I said, one day, I'm going to take this philosophy to the whole world and teach to everybody to make this philosophy household name. And guess what? That's what I'm doing these days. So again, the law Whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve always comes true. And let me share with the audience. I bought the rights to Think and Grow Rich with a blank check. I didn't even care how much it costs. This is the power of Think and Grow Rich. So from total bankruptcy down in the gutters, okay, and everybody's at that time, you start to feel inside everybody's better than you because you have lost everything. Nobody's better than you. Always remember, there's only one person you have to trust, that's your inner self. And the minute you set your goals in life, the minute you are determined, follow the mind-made laws, even everything is going to give in front of you. The nature paves the way for you have never even imagined. And everywhere you are going to meet people who are there to give you something, because your mind becomes like a magnet. It draws to you the people, the circumstances, the situation you are looking for in life. You don't have to create the circumstances. If your mental laws are good, your mental chemistry is good, which we teach in this course. If your mental chemistry is screwed up, everything is screwed up. If your mental chemistry is in place, everything is in place for you. So the first rule that you learn is that how you create harmony within your own self. That's the key. So that's what this course did to me. And today, like, we are in almost every country in the world. I bought the rights to every English-speaking country in the world. And we are teaching, we are doing seminars, workshops. And because of COVID, but this is, I think, the best situation to discover yourself, man. Where else you are going to find this time that you don't have to go to work, right? And you can better yourself. You have no excuse of not bettering yourself during this time. That's the advantage of Think and Grow Rich, or putting everything online. We used to hold seminars, like, hundreds of people will come just to attend our workshop, and they will say, wow, what is this? And people didn't even want to go to bathroom breaks or lunch break when we were teaching this course, because it was hitting right where it should hit them, so they can feel and be and do anything that they want in life. That's what this Think and Grow is about.
Well, thank you for sharing that story with us, Satish, and it's a very inspiring story. And I agree with you 100%, man. I mean, the way in which you think determines your outcome. When I go into a meeting, when I go into a phone call, when I do anything, I already know that it was closed. I already know that I formed that collaboration. I already know that I formed that relationship, and I was going to turn that, and I already have turned that relationship into relationship equity within a week. And I'll tell you, every single time I have done that, I've done it. And as you can see, if you go to the Wall of Fame, which you are on, by the way, I want to remind everybody, you can go to the eZWayWall.com. If you want to connect with Satish, you just look for Satish, search for him under members, and he's right there waiting for you. He's right there waiting to hear your questions. But we actually have a couple people that have been commenting, Satish, and this is what we call the virtual handshake effect. We try to do the best we can to get our supporters, our eZWay family, to be able to connect with the experts like yourself. So definitely a big shout out to Satish Verma. I'm sure is that your wife?
That's my son.
That's your son. Okay, well, that's someone related to you. And then Shannon Mick Jeans. I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to Shannon. Daniel Foss, she shared. So hey, when you guys share, you get the golden bell. You get the golden bell when you share. I love it when you share. And oh, there's another one. Hey, Lila Colgan. Now you get another golden bell. Thank you, Lila. I appreciate it. And I actually see this on another one of our pages. Steve Seagram said, "What's up? Hey, how you doing, Steve?" And Janet Zipper, who's on iHeartRadio and one of our shows, and she does a bunch of stuff. She's here tuning in. I appreciate you, Janet. And then great message, Sunny. So we had a couple people. Definitely, we acknowledge you guys. And if you have questions as we're doing this interview is for you guys. I'll give you all the airtime if you really need it. If you have any questions about the course, any questions about TGR. Any questions about Napoleon Hill? Any questions about Satish and his journey? And for those of you guys that don't know about the whole Think and Grow Rich situation, Think and Grow Rich was written by Napoleon Hill in 1937 and promoted as a personal development and self-improvement book. It was one of the largest selling books. And he claimed to be inspired by a suggestion from business, a magnetism, and later a philanthropist, Andrew Carnegie. And first published during the Great Depression, the book sold 15 million copies. Now, I'm reading this on Wikipedia, guys, and it remains the biggest seller of Napoleon Hill's books. Business Week magazine's bestsellers list, ranked in the 6th best-selling paperback business book 70 years after it was published. And Think and Grow Rich is listed in John C. Maxwell's Lifetime Must-Read Books list. All right, so while the book's title and much of the writing concerns increasing income, and the author insists that his philosophy can help people succeed in any line of work to do. Obviously, guys, this is a book you need to read. This is a program you need to get involved in. And I got a little surprise for you, Satish. I got a surprise for all the listeners out there, all the viewers. All right, you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
I got one of the first original. You want to talk about a Think and Grow Rich supporter?
Oh my God.
I want to be very careful with this. One of the first books ever made. This was my dad, and actually this was my dad's dad.
Okay.
Got this book. So it's one of the oldest, probably one of the, I have to get it signed by you and Don and Mr. Hill, the family. But this is really one of the first books ever sold that my dad's dad bought, and he wanted me to put it on the show. So it doesn't even have a cover anymore, because this is one of the first. You can see it. It says Think and Grow Rich, one of the first books ever sold. We the eZWay family got. So Alan, hey Alan, what's up, Alan? Alan's on here, and Alan works with Tony Robbins and a lot of great people. He's one of our affiliates. He's an investment gentleman, a major influencer. We're blessed to have Alan on. Yes. What will the course do for a person beyond simply reading the book? Great question. By the way, I love what you're doing. The message in TGR is timeless. Thank you, Alan. You want to answer that, Satish?
Yes, I would love to answer this question. I'm asked this question all the times. What's the difference between reading a book and taking the course? First of all, let me tell you, Think and Grow Rich is not the only book that Napoleon wrote. Napoleon wrote 13 books which were published during his lifetime, and some of the books were published after he was gone from this planet. So Think and Grow Rich just contains the essence of one of his books. So it's not everything is in this book. Not the entire philosophy is in this book. So a lot of people who have read Think and Grow Rich book, they are saying, somehow we wish that Napoleon had left some kind of guide to follow these principles, so it'll be easier for them to succeed in life. Everybody was saying this thing. That's the reason we at foundation level, we discussed this thing. 125 million people have read this book. Why not all 125 million people are wealthy and have peace of mind? So we decided to delve into this a little bit deeper. What is it? What is it that's missing here? Not in the book itself, or maybe in the comprehension of the book. So what we found out, that the biggest Think and Grow Rich is a philosophy. Philosophy has to be taught. And when you want to learn on your own, sometimes it's very difficult to understand, comprehend some of the strands of the book. So when we realized this thing, we said, you know what? We want to make this world a better place. So let's see, because Napoleon used to teach this philosophy. See, he sold his books during his seminars and workshops because he was teaching the philosophy. He was not selling the books. Books were sold after he taught the philosophy. So, but we didn't know what he was teaching, right? How he was teaching. So much of his material was still in the attic, unpublished. So Napoleon Foundation assigned me to delve deep into the philosophy of Napoleon Hill and figure out what could be the missing link between reading the book and actually offering the course. So I spent years, not months, years in doing this research. I bet you 90% people, I'm talking you factual information. I asked people, can you tell me what Think and Grow book is all about? Just tell me. And they have very difficult answer to give me the real answer what this book is all about. Let me share this answer with you so you will know the difference we are talking about. What is Think and Grow Rich book is about. And sorry, what is this philosophy all about? Napoleon's philosophy is, it's number one is a system of self-management based on certain rules. And if you follow the rules, you can be as wealthy as you want to be. That's number one. But that's not it's about. The real purpose of Think and Grow Rich philosophy. I'm not talking about the book now. I'm talking about the Think and Grow Rich philosophy, which Napoleon wrote in many other books, is to make a connection with a higher source. Make a connection to the higher source. And how you make the connection, that's what it teaches you. And once you are connected to that source, then everything is possible in your life. The difference you can say, well, the course is more superior, more hands-on, okay, and easy to learn. That's number one thing you will learn. It's much easier to comprehend the philosophy after. That's what it's going to do you. Okay. Yes.
Here's the piece. Is that no pun intended? You said, should I do the golden bell? You said easier to learn. It's easy.
Yeah.
That's the comedy part. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yes. Easier to. And also remember, this Think and Grow Rich book is a philosophy. Okay, it's a practical philosophy, but we decided to give it a practical shape to this practical philosophy through the course, and that's what it did. That's what it does. So that's another difference. And also, it doesn't teach Think and Grow Rich philosophy. I'm talking about the course. Teaches you something very important. Not why you are, not who you are, but why the way you are, which is so important. If you do not know why the way you are, and you will not be able to know what you want to be.
Yeah. So let me say this: the who is great.
Uh-huh.
The what is important, but the why trumps them all. Yeah. The why is always the most important.
Yes. Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Ragni Sinicus is on here, and Ian C. Glover. As you know, you met Ian last night, and yes. Ian's company, Glover's Don't Deal Pictures and eZWay Productions. We have a special little surprise for you, Satish, and the Think and Grow Rich Institute. This is a little present that we created for the Think and Grow Rich Institute as our way of saying thank you for you bringing us into the family. And we created Think and Grow Rich Institute, eZWay.com. So guys, post your comments on what you think about this. This was a little present we created for TGRI and Satish. So there you go. A little cool, little fun thing with the Think and Grow Rich Institute, and something you could use on your website, hopefully. And you guys post your comments on what you thought about that. But again, remember, guys, the comment door is open for you guys. We're doing this for you. Lila Kogan says, yes, I have 2 copywritten 1960. Oh, Ragnar, you like it? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And by the way, Satish, I call this the virtual handshake effect. It's very, very important. Oh, Janet Zipper says, looks good. Thank you. Looks great. Thank you, Janet. I call this the virtual handshake effect. So I want to introduce you to some of the people that are actually watching us right now. So Alan Andrus is someone you definitely need to connect with. Very, very heavy hitter, and spoke on every stage imaginable with Tony Robbins, and is just a very incredible guy. He's a very huge guy too, with huge hands and very tall. He's just like Tony. Janet Zipper is with iHeartRadio and her own show, and she's got a show with us. Sonny Verma, I'm not going to make this mistake, is your son. Yes. And thank you, Sonny, for tuning in. And Ragni actually is like the queen of the women's circuit. She has the World Women's Conference and Starpreneur TV and World Women's TV. And we got some pretty heavy hitters on. Lila Colgan also has a show with us called Level Up with Lila. And so I always say it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And I'll tell you right now, Satish, we have some quality eZWay family on right now watching with us. Thanks for the answer, Satish. It sounds like the course. I said curse. It sounds like the course helps in applying the principles in the book. Yes, definitely, Alan, at your service. I love it. So you may not be actually seeing them on the show, Satish, but they're here in spirit with us. They're here in comments. You know what I mean? So it's do me a favor, give them a little pound. Give them a little fist. We call them this is a little pound love. He's like, what are you talking about, Eric? All right, so let's get into the Think and Grow Rich and Napoleon Hill principles. What's your favorite principle and why?
you're asking me this question, right?
Yes, I'm asking you this question. And guys, I want you to comment your favorite principles of the Think and Grow Rich movement and Napoleon Hill. And I want to hear your guys' comments as well as you're commenting. But to you, Satish, what's your favorite principle of Think and Grow Rich and why?
Excellent question. Again, this question also pops up in our seminars. And let me give you an example. See, you know the alphabets A, B, C to Z, right? 26 alphabets. Which one will you take out to become an excellent writer or excellent speaker? You need all 26. Isn't that true? You can't take the S out and vowel or consonants. Same way, let me give you another example. In an orchestra, let's say there are 17 instruments. Which one will you like to take out to have the perfect sound? None of that. Exactly the same way. Every principle is built upon one upon the other. You cannot say this principle is more important than the other. There's no such things like this. Your success in life is going to be in direct proportion to exactly how many principles you really know. Oh, it's okay. I can learn just 4 or 5 and I'm okay. Yeah. Your success is going to be in proportion to those 6 principles. That's all it is. So all the 17 principles are important. There's no such things as, this principle is more important. It could be one of your favorite, right? But it doesn't mean that that's the most important one. Make sense? So you have to learn all 17 principles. And just like the gentleman asked me this question, Satish, why, what's the difference between the course and the book? See, in the course, we take you up to 17 principles, though this course is a abridged one. But in the final course, you go up to 17 principles. But Think and Grow is only 13 principles. Understand that? So because that was an afterthought book. That was not the book that was written. Napoleon had any plan to write it. That was not the thing.
And Satish, let me hop in real quick, guys. I apologize about the signal error. Satish, I don't know if you can help with your signal at all, or refresh anything, or go into different area. But your signal's a little bit little weak. But great information. And yes, there's 13 principles. All the principles are definitely needed. We actually have a really good question, Satish, as far as the course goes. And it looks like Lila Kogan is interested in getting involved and getting certified. So she says, I am going to be coaching people on leveling up in life and business. Will you be certified to coach under this program? So how does that work? How does one get a certification if they take the program?
Lila, again, this is in the works right now at the Napoleon Foundation level and at Think and Grow Institute level. We are going to create Think and Grow coaches. But the prerequisite, they must meet the prerequisite. The first course we just launched, that's the second one, then the instruction, and then the coach, then you can be a coach after. Yes, we are in the plan of launching this course. And let me share something with you, Lila. I used to counsel people, okay? But you know what? After I had Think and Grow Rich, I don't read any psychology. This is the absolute masterpiece that can help any human being to come over any adversity, any failure, any heartaches, if you follow the principle in the right way. If you really understand what Think and Grow is about, you'll be able to do this. So it's going to be an excellent combination of what you already know, and on top of it, what you are going to learn is going to help you so much. You said you'll bless your star that you are on this show today.
Oh, I love that. If I heard you correctly, you said you'll feel blessed that you're on my show because of the information that they're receiving. I tell you, Satish, I really love doing a show like this because it's a way for me to sit in front of a computer and provide opportunity and advancement for our eZWay family that support us. It's a win-win through the monitor, and it really makes me feel good to see the domino effect happen after they meet these experts and they see things happen. So she gives a little pound. See, I told you to give them a little pound on the screen there. And so Satish, what are you doing nowadays? I mean, you have the Think and Grow Rich Institute, and it's backed and support. I mean, this is supported by, I want to make sure I make this really clear, guys. This is a program. There is no other programs out there that is allowed besides, yes. I think there's like Sharon Lecter and like maybe John Shin with the movie that he did. And there's like literally 3 people that's allowed to have any association whatsoever to the Napoleon Hill situation. There's all any other programs out there are copycats and are probably going to be shut down. And this is a situation where you have connected with the family.
Yes, that's correct.
And the actual foundation that's completely endorsing and sponsoring and partnering up with this. And so it's a pretty big deal to take this course and have, I mean, if you take the course, they're also going to be associated to that, right? They're going to be able to network. They're going to be able to, get involved with some stuff. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Okay. Let me put it this way. See, we have the absolute exclusive rights to teach Think and Grow Rich course. Nobody can teach. Nobody else can teach in the whole world, except the licensees. Nobody else can. And this is exclusive rights given to us. And if somebody is going to talk about their own Think and Grow Rich, nobody owns it. I can assure you this thing. All right. Even John Shin's association is up to the movie level. That's all. That's where it stops. But it's nothing to do with this Think and Grow Rich course or institute. It's not part of it or any shape or form. Okay. Sharon Lecture is associated with the foundation. Great person. Beautiful book she wrote. Think and Grow Rich for Women. What a masterpiece she wrote. And she also annotated Outwitting the Devil. Very great relationship we have together also. So that's the association. Nobody else in this world has this association. Nobody else.
I was hoping that you mentioned that because Sharon's a good friend of mine. She's actually one of our legends on our eZWay Wall of Fame. And the second you said that, I was like, bam, I got you. I'm ready. Yeah.
She's ready. Yes. No question.
So how would one, so let me ask you this. If someone was to take the course, really learn all the things that the Think and Grow Rich Institute teaches, and obviously is backed and supported by the Napoleon Hill Foundation, the family, it's obviously legit. What if one wanted to do a book, wanted to do their own courses, wanted to create their own thing? They would actually be able to, if I heard you correctly, Satish, you said that you're looking to build coaches that are certified through the Think and Grow Rich Institute, backed by the Napoleon Hill Foundation. So really they'd be able to use that certification to go make a lot of money and make a lot of difference happen in a lot of people's lives, right?
Possibly, yes. Yes. As I said, possibly, yes.
Thank you for answering that. So Lila Colgan says, thank you. How long is the course? Self-paced. Great question, Lila.
Yes, it's self-paced. There are video contents for about 3 hours of video on principle like, definite of purpose, going the extra mile, positive mental attitude, developing a magnetic personality, very powerful component of this course also, how you develop that, how you start to draw the people towards yourself, mastermind principle, how to handle adversities and failures in life. That's what you are going to learn in the first part of this course. Okay, so it's self-paced. There are some exercises you'll be doing, and also there's a lot of reading material, extra reading material, and you will also get a 1937 edition of Think and Grow Rich book with the course. That's what you're going to get.
Thank you for answering that, Latish. So let's have some fun. Hey, Taylor Ames, how you doing, brother? I see you. He's got the whole emoji thing going on. Thanks for popping in. I got all my eZWay supporters in here. I love my eZWay family. So let's have some fun here, Satish. Let's tell them how we met, shall we? How we met was pretty interesting.
You
want me to tell them or you?
We met at an event at John Shin's event, right?
No, we did not. No, we did not. We met on an event. It was an India event. Or did we meet it? No, we met at John Shin's and then the India event. No, you're right. So we actually ran the red carpet for John Shin's Think and Grow Rich first event at the Anaheim Convention Center. I spoke on the tour and I met you as a speaker. Yes.
That's where we met. Yes.
But we actually didn't get to really talk and get to know each other. Where we talked and got to know each other was I can't remember the name of the event, but it was an India event. They were honoring me. They were honoring you. It was one of your partners, I believe, and we interviewed you and him on the carpet. And you were this guy that was telling me, hey, I own Think and Grow Rich. I have the rights to the institute. And I'm looking at you like, yeah, right, dude. And little did I know, like, you're the real deal. And so we had a good vibe. I don't think it was about money. Yes. I don't think it was about, I think it was just kind of like friendship, and we kind of got to know each other. And then I ended up, meeting Don Green, who is the CEO of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. you guys kind of seen what eZWay does, and you got we started getting into some conversations, and you reached out to me on Facebook and said, hey, I like what eZWay's doing. I like the positive difference it's making, and we'd like to bring you guys on board as an affiliate to help with the Think and Grow Rich Institute, the courses, the everything that we're doing. And so I'm just proud to be a friend first with you, Satish, and Don Green and Sharon Lecter and the whole Think and Grow Rich family. And now we can all come together with the Wall of Fame and everything that we're doing to really empower people the right way. The right way, the easy way.
Very correct. Yes.
And so that's a little story on how me and Satish met, guys. And so this is really a great opportunity. And I know a lot of you guys are mega powerful influencers. Let me throw this out to you, okay? I know a lot of you guys have stages. A lot of you guys produce a lot of stages. And to have any association to Think and Grow Rich Institute and Napoleon Hill Foundation is a strong name. It's a strong association. It's also a very impactful brand and association. And Satish is a good speaker. He's been doing his thing for a little bit. He's gotten a lot of awards. He's gotten a lot of recognitions. In fact, let's brag about you a little bit, Satish, shall we? I think it's time to brag about Satish. We didn't get a chance to brag about Satish yet. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about Satish and who he is. So first and foremost, you guys see on the Think and Grow Rich Institute, it is backed and endorsed and supported by Dr. James Hill from the Napoleon Hill family, the grandson of Napoleon Hill himself. And then Don Green, who's the executive director from the Think and Grow Rich Institute's course, he's saying that it'll help you on your journey and success. I mean, it doesn't get much more supportive than that. You have great testimonials. Well, let's get into Satish and who Satish Verma is and the opportunity you guys have to have a digital handshake with a gentleman by going to the wall and following him and what he's doing and just enhancing your opportunities, your situation. So Satish Verma, first and foremost, is the president and CEO of the Think and Grow Rich Institute. Okay. World-renowned public speaker, author, and success coach, winner of the 2018 Global Medal Award from the Napoleon Hill Foundation, founder of the multi-million-dollar educational franchise. So he's got money, good person to network with. No, I'm kidding. Featuring Hollywood docudrama, Think and Grow Rich, The Legacy. And so this is what Satish had to say. I discovered the Think and Grow Rich during one of the most difficult times in my life. You guys heard the story. I'm not going to get into his story, but I just wanted to brag about you a little bit, Satish, and let them know who they have digital access to right now. So we provide the eZWay access to the influencers and the experts. And so I hope that opens up some doorways for you guys, some reasons to talk to Satish. This is your chance to literally just be digitally interactive with him, get to know him, become his friend. I could see like 6 or 7 great people for you to network with and get involved with, Satish. And guys, we're going to be doing some really impactful things coming up. We're going to be doing some great stuff together with this Think and Grow Rich Institute. And it is very supported by the Napoleon Hill Foundation, as you guys have seen. And it's going to teach you guys a lot. It's going to really, it's all about mindset. It's going to really kind of like reframe your mindset and help your entire business in ways that you can't imagine. I just read the books. I haven't even taken the courses yet, but I am taking the course. Trust me. I'm waiting for Satish to comment on that one. Can you hear me?
Yes. Well, you better take the course, man. After meeting me and you won't take the course, that's not fair. Right? So no, it's going to change the trajectory of your life when you take the course. You will understand the book in a much better way. Right?
Yeah, I will definitely tell everybody what the course is like. I'm gonna definitely take the course. And Shannon has a comment. Awesome. Satish lives the golden rule. Exactly, Shannon. You got it. And thank you, Taylor Ames. eZWay fam. You love the eZWay fam. I appreciate that, guys. And so yeah, there's a lot of great opportunities here, guys. So I hope that you utilize this chance to have a virtual handshake effect with a great influencer like Satish. So what's up next, Satish? What's up next for the Institute? What's some things that nobody knows about that you can give us a little sneak peek of?
As I said, we are launching 2 more courses, becoming a coach and instructor also. And we are working on a few books also with the Napoleon Foundation. And let me share something with you. Because of COVID, we can't do the live seminars. Understand this thing, but it has given us a lot of opportunities to do much greater stuff than that even. See, we found a lot of stuff in the archives of Napoleon Hill, and some stuff was in the attic, and some still dust on it. And I am actually annotating few of the books on that material One is called Adversity and Advantage, which will be available to public in December, which is just going to be published around that time. And then there are 2 more books coming up also. So that's what we are doing right now, and it's amazing. We are so busy, so busy. I can't even explain, how much stuff we have going right now. Okay.
Well, that's of course you are, and so that's definitely something that I'm sure my eZWay family wants to get involved with and get
Sure.
get busy and making a difference and sharing the principles of Napoleon Hill Foundation. So, guys, I'm going to go to a quick little commercial break here. So we are going to come back and regroup our thoughts, and if you guys have any questions and comments, give you guys your chance to do that. And don't go anywhere, Satish. But what this is, guys, what I'm going to show you, because I'm actually going to be speaking on a very large stage with Bill Walsh and one of our affiliates for a movie that I'm in. We're going to be speaking about the influence effect and some great stuff. Right after this, we're going to be live again. So it's been a long day for me. It's been a lot of fun. But this is a movie called DESTINOVA, which I actually have starred in, and it's going to be coming out here pretty soon. And so we will be coming right back after this little quick trailer that I wanted to show you guys. So don't go anywhere, Satish. We'll be right back. You guys ready for DESTINOVA? Oh, come on, I can't hear you. You guys ready for DESTINOVA? All right, so here we go.
Oh, hello. My name is Lori. I'm here to help tell this little ditty.
Wake up! Let's go!
Holy shit, this place is real?
Alright, let's go. This that twist in the parking lot. This that twist in the parking lot. She didn't want to buy it because she said it was hot. She didn't want to buy it because she said it was hot.
What makes me qualified? Well, this story is about my friends. The dirt merchants were born to run wild. If forced to remain indoors, they would have behaved like mad dogs fighting over a ribeye.
Hey, let's get the hot
If there was ever a star-crossed couple that could measure up to Romeo and Juliet, Belle and Spencer would be the one. Spencer had the potential to be the best ever.
I'm a freight train, baby, not some Russian jalopy.
All right. So I wanted to just kind of toss that out there, change the vibe a little bit, and that is a movie that I'm in. And shout out to Henning. And actually, the gentleman that did that movie, Henning Morales, is he speaks every single time he does something. Satish, that's why this actually it goes along with this show. He talks about one of the principles, one of the specific principles, and he's mastered it so much. In every stage he does, everything he does, everybody he helps, any way he does whatever, he's always like saying word for word, he's speaking that principle and then just promoting it like crazy. And so you're going to definitely have to meet him. If you don't know Henning Morales, he's the creator of that movie. And so guys, if you're interested in the movie, let me know. Post some comments, just a message. We're going to be putting that movie on eZWay Network and doing a lot of great stuff with some of their films. So back to Satish. This has been such a fun show. Awesome. We got to get some round of applause because this has just been so much awesomeness and so much energy. All right, Satish. So what does an executive do nowadays like you in the Think and Grow Rich family, the Napoleon Hill Foundation, dealing with the transition from brick and mortar traditional business, personal to person handshake, to now a broadcast, digital, virtual, AI, it completely. How are you coping with that transition from brick and mortar to broadcast?
Yeah, you see, the one thing that you learn when you're a student of TGR, you have to be very flexible. You can't be rigid in your own ideas. Well, this is the way it is. And I think we are going through the best time in this world. That's what my opinion is, because we are going to reinvent ourselves. We are going to find we becoming more imaginative. If you know the famous quote by Napoleon, he says, "It's not lack of opportunities; it's the lack of imagination that's the problem in people." So we are, as I said, we are authoring 3 books, and we are working on that very diligently. We are developing a lot of online courses. That's what we are doing right now, and I think this is the right time to do this so that people get used to this, the new word that's going to emerge because of COVID. That's what we are doing.
I have the perfect question, Satish. So those 3 books that you're working on, or any books that you might create, what about any opportunity for anybody to be a contributing author in any of those books? Is there any possibilities there?
There is a possibility coming up. We are doing one book. It's called Think and Grow Rich: Untold Stories. Okay, Untold Stories. That's the book coming up, and I want to share with audience something so powerful. What kind of stuff is going to be that book? Then we'll invite other people to tell their stories. In the next volume, and the next volume, and the next volume. So. As we were going through the archives material of Napoleon Hill, we found certain very mysterious things about him. Like, people didn't know about this, how great this man was. Okay, and let me share with everybody, why do you think Think and Grow Rich sold 125 million copies? Let's talk about this. What's the power behind this? That this book became so popular, and Napoleon Hill never spent even a penny for the promotion of this book. Not even a single penny. See, this can happen to any author who wants to author any book. Let's share that story with the audience. When Napoleon wrote this book in 1937, he was advisor to President Roosevelt at that time, and the country was in a deep depression at that time. Everybody was negative. When he was in the White House, that's where he wrote the book. He was every advisor was negative, every person, cabinet member negative, the whole country was negative. So he wrote this book under those vibes, and the publisher would call him. He said, "Napoleon, when are you going to send the manuscript of your book?" And he would not send to the publishers. Then one day he realized why he's not sending it, because he doesn't feel good what he wrote. So what he did is not that what was in the book that was the problem. It's the way it was written, the mental attitude it was written, that was not good. So what he did, he went to a different place, rewrote the same book word for word without changing a word, with a very positive vibes in every word that he typed there. And that's the manuscript that went to the publisher. Now, think about this very seriously. Look at this man, this power of this man. Every word in this book written with a positive mental vibes. The first printing that came out, they were very leery about 5,000 copies sold in the first week. And nobody has ever heard of Think and Grow Rich. And Napoleon talks in 1960s, he was delivering a lecture, he was talking about this story. He said, this is the reason Think and Grow Rich is the #1 personal development book in the world, because it has different vibes inside. So those are the kind of stories people don't know. And there are hundreds of them. We found, when we did our research, we found a lot of stories like this will be very inspiring for people, how they should be dealing in their life in any situation that comes up. So that's so powerful. That's why Think and Grow is so powerful. So that's coming up. So we'll be inviting people to come and tell us their stories, what they have actually learned from Think and Grow Rich, right? And so we can tell the world that this is how much impact Think and Grow Rich philosophy has on their lives.
Well, thank you, Satish. I want to remind everybody to go to Think and Grow Rich Institute eZWay. eZWay.com. Make sure you have the eZWay on the end of that. Thinking Rich Institute, eZWay.com. Make sure that you text eZWay to 55678 if you want to get involved in anything that you see or hear, as well as if you might want to be on my show, if you might want to promote something. And also that you can go to eZWayWall.com, which you see at the bottom there on a little scroll. Go to eZWayWall.com and you can look for Satish and you can connect with him after the show. He's right there waiting for you. And you go to shop and go to the page 4. And the whole Think Rich Institute course is right there waiting for you guys as well. So you can actually click on the course and then you just go through the whole process and you guys, rock and roll. Click on, click here to learn more. And Satish, I really appreciate your time today and coming on and hanging out with our eZWay family. Hope you had fun. And before I let you go, you know that I got my book coming out, the Influence Effect, actually starring Sharon Lecter. She's one of our starring featured authors, and Frank Shankwitz and James Dentley and so many other great people. And it really tells the story of how I became friends with people like yourself, and actually friends first, relationship first, but how we turn that relationship into relationship equity. And are you going to get my book?
Of course, you send it to me, man. I will have a copy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So Satish, do me a favor before I let you go. Say, hey, I'm Satish, the CEO and founder of the Think and Grow Rich Institute, and I do it the easy way. If you don't mind, I want to get that little shout out from you. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rich Institute, and I do the easy way.
You know what? Do it one more time with more conviction. 1, 2, 3.
I am Institute, and I do the easy way.
Okay, the third time's the charm. I swear, we're gonna do this right. Ready? All right, with as much conviction as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, I'm president of Think and Grow Rich Institute, and I do the things easy way.
All right, there you go. I'll accept that one. Thank you so much, Satish. You've been a great guest, and I hope that everybody checks out the course, goes to the wall. See, they're giving you the emoji, guys. Hey, come on, give Satish some love. Give him the clap emojis. Give him some love. He's really spent an hour with us, talking to you guys, giving you guys some very invaluable advice. Bill Walsh is on here. What's up, Bill Walsh? Satish is superstar. Great job, Eric Zoe. Thank you, Bill Walsh. I will see you soon, Bill, on the Henning Morales Dirt Merchant stage. Actually, in about 2 minutes. So again, shout outs to Shannon, shout outs to Taylor, shout outs to Lila Colgan, shout outs to Ragni and Alan and Janet and Sunny and all the people that are on here and everybody that supported us today. And I'm glad that you guys were able to come on. Stay tuned, because tomorrow, guess who I'm gonna be with tomorrow, guys? 10 a.m. We have the former vice president of Sony Music. Yes, you heard me correctly. Sony America, Sony Music, the former vice president. Oh my gosh, does he have a story? You do not want to miss it. So text eZWay to 55678 for more fun interviews. Satish, you rock. You're awesome. Appreciate you, brother. And we will see you behind the curtain as we keep doing business to make a difference.
Okay, great. Great to be here.
Woo! So that was fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I have to take off because I'm about to be on stage and talk about the influence effect and how to create it with amazing influencers like Bill Walsh and a lot of other great people. If you want to tune in, go to eZWayFam.com. That's our group. eZWayFam.com. That's how you get connected to all the fun stuff that we do if you're on Facebook. Real simple way, eZWayFam.com. And as always, you can go to eZWayWall.com to connect with any of our influencers, connect to the best, release your stress, be relentless, be an action taker, be a money maker. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys, because we have a lot more fun guests coming up. eZWay.live if you're interested in being a guest on the show. And we do it every Tuesday at 4 o'clock on Voice America, Influencers Channel, and the Variety Channel. And every day we possibly can when we can get great guests to come on the eZWay Live Network. So again, guys, you guys rock. Thank you so much for pressing the share button, because I know you're going to do that for me. And remember, we can get you animated to eZWay. How would you like to animate your podcast? Animate your entire business. If you guys notice, I'm wearing the gold jacket. We're actually branding this. We're actually doing some really cool stuff with my character. We got an animated series coming out. We got an animated comic in the magazine. So check it out. Get animated to eZWay. Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated, look like me, and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email eZWayNetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way. And I also want to remind everybody, you see that flyer right there? That is an event that we're going to be doing with the Best You Expo coming up. One of the largest stages, big virtual stage. We will be sharing the stage with Les Brown, Jack Canfield, Bill Walsh, Sharon Lecter, the owner of Voice America, Alex Stern, the co-founder of Constant Contact. So many awesome people are going to be on this stage. It's another great event coming up. I will give you guys more information at the eZWayFam.com group. If you want to tune in and get involved with that, get your tickets fast, because all the top influencers you can imagine are going to be on that virtual stage. And if you want to get a book and get the book done the easy way and actually make up to $25,000 within less than 2 months, I'm not guaranteeing that, but that's what we've done with one of our clients. Getting a book done the easy way would be a smart move. I'm going to give you guys a little more information on that if you want to get a bestseller book with eZWay Broadcasting.
3 great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the eZWay Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with eZWay Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with eZWay Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author, best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with eZWay Publishing.
And as always, guys, I'm going to look for the golden promoter. I'm going to look for the top promoter of this broadcast, whoever promotes the most. I got my eye on Daniel. I got my eye on Layla. I got my eye on all the people that have been pressing the share button, the start watch party button. I got my eye on you. I'm looking for the next person, the biggest promoter on this broadcast. I'm going to bring you on our Voice America show with close to 25,000 listeners and viewers that goes all over the place. So whoever promotes the best, we're looking for that golden promoter. So we'll see you guys on the next live. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys with the movie and the influence effect and the whole other stage, if you guys want to join us at eZWayFam.com in about a minute. All right, talk to you soon. You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com. You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com. Thanks for watching eZWay TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/eZWay TV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.